Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Greater Pittsburgh Basketball League. Tonight we got a treat for you. The Oakland Bandits taking on the Washington Wildcats here in the playoffs. Tip heads over to Nate Clark. Bandits number one seed as Clark steps into the mid-range. It's no good, but it's rebounded offensively by Robus. He passes out to Dan Benacki for three! And Dan Benacki gets the scoring started for the Oakland Bandits. All of a sudden, he's been pulling up. He's been playing very well here when it matters. Going out, balling out. Adds it over to Aculine. Slow two steps, hook shot in the lane. Might have been blocked by Everly. He's going to collect the defensive rebound anyway. And now it's deferred over to Clark on the right wing. Behind the back, gives it into Everly inside. Hook shot up, no good. Fought for, rebound actually goes to the hands of Mason Aculine. Tipped away, Robus tips it away. It's going to be stolen back. The Bandits going to slow down. And now Cam Moss has it. Going to attack the left hand of Powers. Floats up in the lane, gets his own offensive rebound. Goes up strong to the right, misses again. Rebounded by Powers. And now Powers, left wing. He's going to slow down, wait for his reinforcements to arrive. They do. Grant Gonon now top of the key with the ball. Using that Stover screen. He loses it, but he's going to be able to retain it. No one diving on it there for the Bandits. Hands it off to his brother, Drew. Drew, hard dribble into Everly. Can't quite finish. Cameron Moss collects the defensive rebound, gives it over to Clark. And now the Bandits heading back the other way. Clark behind the back. Looking for something, big crossover move. Nice move. Clark getting into the lane. Finishing with the right hand on the right block. MVP Nate Clark. He's a key contributor here for the Oakland Bandits. The number one seed. They're 7-3. Wildcats fighting out of that first round as they beat the Mutants. Now Drew Gonon. Passes, throws to the hand of Mason Aguilar. Benacki driving. No good, he loses it, but offensive rebound now to Benacki. Good pass inside to Moss. Moss bullies his way in and scores with the right hand. And the Bandits have a 7-0 lead here early in this first quarter. Neither of these teams want to go in the loser's bracket. The loser of this plays the Southside Serpents. Going out, hopping in, but not going to take three. Hands over to Powers. Deep three is good! Aaron Powers from near half court. He's going to score. And now it's Moss. Moss using that left hand. He's been playing well. He hands it off to Clark for three on the top of the key. It's off left. Offensive rebound by Robus. Pound dribble. And it's going to trickle, bounce off a couple bodies, but end up in the hands of Cam Moss. He's going to try to attack Powers. Powers defending nice, tough fadeaway in the lane. No good. Tip. Stover tipping it to Grant Gonon. As Grant's going to attack Clark. Slow two steps, left hand hook, not quite able to finish. Stover's going to collect the offensive rebound, get fouled. And the Wildcats' big fella is going to head to the line for 2 free throws. See if the Wildcats here can start to close the gap. I know it's early. These are big free throws. Nice tempo builders as Stover hits the first. Here in this kind of game, it's a game of runs. And Mark Stover, his second. On the way, it's short. Moss tips into the hands of Clark. And now Clark's going to take it up the floor here for the Oakland Bandits. Clark hesitating, nice move, utilizing that Everly screen. Steps back into the mid-range. No, it's just off the mark. Rebound goes to Aculine. Aculine trying to attack Benacki. Slow two steps, floats it high up the glass. Rebounded by Moss, able to save it into the hands of Robus. Robus gives it back to Moss. Moss steps into the three on the right wing. It's an air ball. Alt B. And the Wildcats are going to head back the other way after that unfortunate miss from Cam Moss. Just about 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes gone here. Powers trying to go to work. Moss defending him, switches out now from the screen from Gonot. And now Benacki on Aculine. Pass it over to Drew Gonot. One dribble pull up over Robus. It's going to just bounce out. And Clark collecting the defensive rebound for the Bandits. Clark now heading to that left wing. He's been operating there, using that Everly screen. Passes it out to Moss. Moss attacking. Floats us up to the lane, and he finishes. And one for Cam Moss. A chance for the conventional three-point play. And Moss's free throw no good, but it's tipped into the hands of Benacki, who swings it back to Moss. He wants maybe a little bit of redemption, swings it to Clark. Not taking the three, hesitating, using that screen, shooting the mid-range from the foul line. It's good. Nate Clark from the foul line. What a tough move. And now Grant Gonot to Drew. Brothers here on the Wildcats. Grant going out slow 2 steps, trying to get over the fakes, blocked by Everly. Nice defensive play from him. Wildcats are going to retain possession. Good movement. Going out, able to inbound it to Powers, hesitating now. Trying to attack Moss. Moss playing good defense. 2 steps in the lane, gets him in the air, but it's tipped away and stolen by Benaki. Benaki now attacking, finds Moss, cutting. Gets hit, no call, it's tipped. And it's off red. Our official, Jonathan Potter, calling that. And the Bandits are going to retain possession. Pass out to Clark. Clark has power switched out on him, trying to go to work now. Good move. Slow 2 steps to the lane. Tough finish underneath. Can't get it to go. Stover jumps too early. Everly collects the easy O-read to make. Donut seems to be frustrated by that last goal. He shoots the 3. It's off. Offensive rebound. No good, and Benaki inbounding it to Clark. The Bandits are going to head the other way. This gym, loudest it's been here in the season. Clark, tough step back 3, no good, and it's tipped. Gold ball as Drew Gonon unable to collect that defensive rebound. Benaki to inbound for the Bandits. He's going to pass it to Moss, who's cutting wide open, finishes with the right hand on the left side. And now Powers heading back quickly for the Wildcats. Powers steps back into the 3. Everly with a good contest, and it's off. The ball bounces into Drew, but it's stolen by Benaki. Dan Benaki passed it, tipped. It's too high for Everly. And the Wildcats, after a wild sequence, are going to maintain. They're going to get possession of this ball back. And now Grant going on top of the key, trying to go to work on Clark, using that Stover screen. Going under, it's switched out now. Benaki having to defend Aculine. Aculine steps back for 3, knocks it down from the left wing. Tough move for Mason Aculine. Now the Bandits, led by Clark. He's got it. Their point guard. You trying to use that Robus screen. Has Drew switch on him. Nice pass. Good cut from Robus underneath. Can't finish. Everly tips it in. A nice putback from the big fella. Going on, pass it to Drew. Going on. Drew tries to shoot the tough mid-range over Robus. No good. Rebound ends up in the hands of Everly. Defers it over to Clark. Now the Bandits are pushing back the other way. Clark, good crossover, trying to attack Powers. Slow 2 steps high off the window. Utilizing his body and scoring. Powers. Now for the Wildcats, trying to attack Moss. Gets the foul. Actually, he was attacking Clark, excuse me. And the foul is on Clark. Looks like a little bit of a body. Powers is going to head to the line for 2. Another big contributor for the Wildcats, Aaron Powers, makes the first. He's been shooting very well for them, just about 40% from 3. Now Powers' second is going to be on the way. And it's good as well. A completed set for Powers as Oakland heading back the other way with their point guard, Nate Clark. Good screen from Everly. Dancing now is Clark, getting going out the floater in the lane is good. Tough crossover from Nate Clark, and he gets the runner in the lane to go. He's been scoring the ball seemingly at will this season. Going on now, using that screen, going under. Drew going out wide open. Robus going under the screen. It's just off to the right. Stover trying to get the rebound, but it's out of bounds. And here comes Clark and the Bandits. Clark waiting for his reinforcements to arrive, using that Everly screen. And a foul is called on the floor. Not quite sure who that's on. And it looks like Moss going to be inbounding for the Bandits. Finds Clark. Clark hesitating. Nice dump off the Moss. He's trying to go to work on Powers. Attacking Powers. And he's using that offhand as a nice little armbar. Finding Clark. Good pump fake. Gets in the lane. Finds, goes back to Moss for 3. No good. It's rebounded by Drew going out to the first to his brother, who's going to be trying to push the baseline for the Wildcats, but the Bandits get back quickly. Good pass to Aculine, who shoots the 3. No good. Rebound by Moss. Looks like the Bandits are going to be pushing. Pseudo push here. Slows down. Moss trying to backdoor cut on going out. Goes into Everly. Everly's hooked on the lane. No good. It's tipped. And it's off of Dylan Robus. Red's going to head back the other way as Aculine has it for the Wildcats. Aculine to Powers. Powers trying to wait, using that Stover screen to go under. Powers for three. No good. Rebound by Robus. Finds Clark. Basically, they just run their offense to him. They're going to wait and get a half-court set here. Robus catch and shoot for three. It's short. Rebounded by Stover. And that Powers going to try and push the pace for the Wildcats. Going to attack Moss. Spin move. Finds out to Aculine. Is pump faking. Benacki drives in the lane. Shoots a little pull-up. It's good. Nice, intelligent move there for Mason Aculine. Get into the lane. Shoot the little bunny. And he's able to get it to go. Clark now on that left wing. He's been operating there. So he has Stover switch out. He shoots the three. It's long. Off the rebound. Robus goes up again. It's blocked. Rebound by Powers actually goes in the hand of Robus, who gives it to Moss. Moss floater in the lane off the glass. No good. Tip. Again, it goes in the hands of Moss. Moss finds an open Benacki for three. And he can't quite get it to go. Stover with the defensive rebound. Nice pass from Greg Gonot to his brother Drew, who attacks and gets fouled hard. Drew Gonot heading to the line here for the Washington Wildcats in the dwindling moments of this first quarter. As Van Bibber checking into the game now for Oakland. He's been on and off this season with an ACL injury. Looks like he's back for the playoffs. I don't know what strength he's at, as Drew Gonot's first free throw is just short. Let's see, Van Bibber was in, all defensive team considerations, but then the injury happened and he didn't play for a good percentage of the season. That's Drew Gonot. And it looks like there's some clock issues. So some clock issues. Ball inbounded now to Clark after a small reset. Good pass out to Benacki as Aculine on good pump fake, drives in the lane. Good move to Everly. Great pass by Benacki. Everly finishing the easy layup after Stover helps off to try and stop the drive after the nice pump fake. Mason Aculine now stepping back. Shooting the three. No good. Rebound is a long one. It's tipped by Benacki, who can't save it. And the Wildcats are going to have possession of this ball. Closing moments here in this first quarter. Now to Powers. Powers, Aculine, catch and shoot. Three from the right wing. It's just short. Rebound goes in the hands of Dan Benacki, who gives to Clark. And now he's going to lead the charge for the Bandits, heading back the other way. Dribble handoff to Moss. Moss shoots the three. No good. Offensive rebound by Van Bibber, trying to go to work on the smaller Drew Gonot, but Drew Gonot just snatches the pass out of the air and using nice to dribbling to get away from there. Good pass from Greg Gonot into the hands of Aculine, who drives and finishes high off the glass. And it's now Clark. Slow 2 steps in lane, driving. It's short, tipped around into the hands of Drew Gonot. As Aaron Powers finding the Grant Gonot illusion corner, step back three on the way. Off the glass, but no good. Rebound into the hands of Everly, who tries to save it to Moss, but it goes off the wall. Wildcats have the ball now. 5 seconds to go in this first quarter. Grant Gonot inbounding to Powers, who shoots the three. Catch and shoot, no good. Rebound goes to the hand of Van Bibber. And that's going to do it here for your first quarter of action. I'll be back with an update of the score when the second quarter begins. All right, and we are back with second quarter action. Sorry about that. Bandits are currently up 23-14. Low scoring affair here in the playoffs, more of a defensive game. Now Grant Gonot slow 2 steps, driving in the lane with the left hand, can't quite get to go. Rebound goes in the hands of Moss. The Bandits' first possession of the second quarter. Clark trying to attack, finds Benacki open in the corner. Good pump fake for three. No good. Rebound into the hands of Stover, reaching over Van Bibber. As Stover dumps it off to Gonot, finds Powers. Powers in the lane, trying to go to work. Blocked by Moss. Moss with a clean rejection. And Clark regrouping now. Good pass. Benacki cutting. Layup is good. Just an 11-point game now. There's still plenty of time for the tides to turn here. As here's Grant Gonot trying to attack. Slow 2 steps in the lane. Has no help. But this time Powers is going to come to his rescue. Good pump fake. Aculine now has Benacki on him. This has been a key matchup. Aculine driving, getting into the lane. Tough hook shot. He scores. Seemed like he almost lost his balance, but still recuperating, hitting that hook shot. Nice little dribble drive there for the young Aculine. Clark into, oh, great pass. Moss cutting and scoring. Great distribution there from Everly. Good find in the paint, not being selfish. As now Aculine having a behind the back move. Deferring it to Grant. Grant going on deep three on the way. It's just short, rebounded by Dan Benacki. As Benacki finds Clark. Clark trying to operate. Grant Gonot guarding him closely. Trying to reach around. On the floater was just short. And it is off Oakland. Wildcats heading back the other way. They're cutting Powers. Waiting for the flyby from Van Bibber. And Powers finishes. It's Clark taking it for the Bandits. Good move. Step back three on the way for Clark. Nate Clark with the tough move, and he gets the three. Now Mason Aculine. Is he going to declare the duel here? He has Benacki on him. Trying to use that Stover screen. Benacki is a pest on defense. Floater up in the air. It's rebounded by Clark. Sorry, I bumped the camera again. Clark passes to Moss. Going to defer it back to Clark. Into Van Bibber. Trying to attack, floater on the way. Good post move, and Van Bibber scores. Nice dribble drive, good move. As our scorekeepers are not paying attention, they need to really fix that. Grant Gonot driving on Clark. Slow 2 steps, but it's a pass to Stover. Stover rejected by Everly, but the rebound goes to the hands of Mason Aculine, who floats it up and in. Nice heads-up play from Mason Aculine there. As here's Moss. Moss powers on it. Powers reaching around. Slow 2 steps to the lane. Gets the finish over Stover. Is this now Powers taking it for the Wildcats? Slowly dribbling. Looks like they're trying to poke out here. See if they can get a quality look. Powers picks up his dribble. Benacki guarding very closely. He has nothing. He finally gets it to Stover. Stover slow drives into the lane and scores. Nice quick first step from Mark Stover. Able to get around Everly and finish. And now Clark, step back, corner three on the way. It's just off the mark. Rebound goes to the hands of Mark Stover, who's going to slow it down for the Wildcats. This pass stolen by Benacki. Benacki's three on the way. It's good! Corner three, Dan Benacki from the steal. Going on now, having it for the Wildcats. Trying to wait. Now has Aculine. Benacki playing very well. Aculine's three on the way. He's fouled. And 1-3! Mason Aculine answering Benacki. And now Aculine a chance for a very rare 4-point play here in the GPBL. And the free throw's no good. Rebounded by Van Bibber, who's just going to give it to Clark, and now Clark's going to try to operate here for the Bandits. Clark off to Benacki. Benacki, deep three on the way, no good. Rebounded by Stover. And now the Wildcats going to take it back the way the crowd chanting to feed Dan. Donut, good pump fake, getting Clark in the air, and now the cutting. Aculine going to get it on the outside here, trying to use that Stover screen. He's actually going to decline to go the other way, attack. Foul again on Benacki. Aculine a chance for 2 free throws here. As Aculine's been attacking here for the Wildcats, and he's been shooting the ball well for them as well. His first on the way now. First is off left. These are big free throws in the long haul of this game. And his second. He's going to make the second. Splits on his set. And now Clark's going to try and go to work. Nice down screen there from Van Bibber. Clark trying to operate for the Bandits now. Good pass to Van Bibber. Trying to use that same post move. He feeds Everly. Everly, good move inside. Trying to go up. Rebound goes to Stover. A lot of screaming going on. Aculine deferring it now to Grant Gonot. The Wildcats look like they're going to wait for a quality play. And Drew Gonot picked by Dayron Van Bibber. Nice defensive play. And Clark attacking. Can't quite finish. Rebound by Moss, stays in bounds, dribbles, fouls. He gets fouled. Couldn't quite finish. And now 2 shots for Cameron Moss. Clark frustrated about that layup. You can see it spoiling over. Spoiling over, not spoiling. As Moss is first. Is off, short, and right. And now Moss is second. On the way. Moss no good. Rebound by Powers. And Cameron Moss's set comes up empty. Shoots the transition 3. It's good. Aaron Powers from the right wing pulls up for 3. And now Clark attacking Gona. Slow 2 steps. Looks like he slipped a little bit there. Able to get it out to Moss. Moss back to Clark. Clark has Powers now switched out onto him. This might be a matchup he likes. Clark shooting the 3. Tipped out of play. And it looks like the Washington Wildcats are going to get possession here. And now here comes Grant Gonot. He's their one. He's been running the 1 for them here in this playoffs. Now Powers on the left wing trying to attack Moss. Moss defending. Good swing over to Mason Aculine. Aculine, good moves, but Benaki's right there. As now Powers has it. Powers using that Stover should try to attack over the outstretched arm of Everly. And he scores the jumper. Tough move, and now Nate Clark on the way for Oakland. Gonot hounding him. Trying to get a defensive stop, playing good defense. He reaches in. Powers able to help off, and now off to Benaki. Benaki, Aculine picks it clean. Heading the other way. Slows down, can't quite get it to finish. The tip out by Moss. It goes in the hands of Gonot, who shoots. Doesn't shoot the corner 3. Actually had the announcer fooled. Swings it out to Stover. 1-touch pass to Aaron Powers. No good. Tip again. This time it goes in the hands of Everly, and now out to Nate Clark. Camos not cutting. I thought he was going to, but he didn't. Now Clark getting fouled. Losing it, but the foul is called. Oakland, no harm, no foul. They're going to get a soft reset here. Still having offensive possession. Cam Moss going to be inbounding for them. Moss gets it into Everly. Shoots the 3 at the top of the key. Rattles around. Tipped by Drew into the hands of Powers. And now Grant Gonot slowing down the pace for Washington. Needing something to go. Trying to use the big left-hand hook high off the window. It's no good. It's rebounded by Dayron Van Bibber. Heads 1-2, slowing the other way. Tipped by Everly into the hands of Benaki. Shoots the 3. No good, but it's rebounded by Van Bibber, who can't finish again. This time it goes to Everly, who rebound. Now Cam Moss finally getting it to go for Oakland. So many tips. And now Powers having it, trying to attack. Steps into that mid-range. He likes that spot, just trickles out. Stover, offensive rebound, can't get it to finish. Over Everly. Goes to the hands of Benaki, who swings it now quickly up to Moss, who's going to shoot the 3. Bank is not open. Rebound heading into the hands of Aaron Powers, who finds Aculine sitting in the illusion corner. He's going to dump off to Grant Gonot, cutting from the illusion corner. Good pass out to Powers. Catch and shoot. Right wing. Bang! So Aaron Powers hitting another 3 for Washington. And now Clark needing Oakland to answer. They're on a bit of a drought. He's going to get stopped. Shoot the tough turnaround. And a timeout called here with just about 5 minutes to go. Maybe not 5 minutes, about 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. All right, we're back. 41 to 33 is the score here. 2 minutes to go in this second quarter of action. It's going to be Powers to take it for the Wildcats. Finding catch and shoot. Mason Aculine for 3, no good. Rebound by Van Bibber. Looks like Bandits going to slow down. They've been on a little bit of a drought. Good cut from Robus, who's just checks back in. Rebound into the hands of Everly, who finishes, and 1. Reeve 2 make and 1. It's a mouthful, and now Everly a chance for a conventional 3-pointer. And the free throw is off, and it goes in the hands of Robus. Reeve, Everly pulls up the mid-range, banks it home. Another 2 points is better than making a free throw. Now Powers taking it for the Washington Wildcats. Powers slide stepping, hands it off to Mason Aculine. Aculine takes Powers, catch and shoot. Open for three, it's no good. Rebound goes to the hands of Van Bibber. Attacking the rack, going up strong, no good, but it's Everly feasting again. Another read. And another 2 points. Now Drew going out, Robus on him. Clark taking a break for the Bandits. Shoots the three, that's nothing but air as Moss is gonna rebound it. And the cutting Robus can't quite get it because it's stolen by Drew Gonat, who gets back. And now it heads into Powers. He's gonna dribble drive on Moss, pump fakes, hook shot on the right block is good. Nice move from Powers. Now Moss trying to attack, get his get back. Tough hook shot in the lane is good. A tough bucket exchanged between Moss and Powers. Not that much time to go. As Gonat dribbling, handing it off to Drew. Drew Gonat on Robus, attacking, fouled hard. And Drew Gonat will head to the line for two here at the waning moments of the second quarter. Drew Gonat's first is just short. Wildcats not shooting well from the free throw line so far. And Drew's second is off as well, an empty set from him. Moss going to collect the rebound. He seems he's the one running the offense while Clark takes a rest here. Good move from him. Attacking underneath, can't get it to go. It's rebounded by Stover, who passed it out to the cherry-picking Gonat, who's going to finish with the left hand. Everly inbounding to Benaki. 3 seconds left. Two seconds. Benaki can't get it to go. And the second quarter will conclude. All right, and we're back here. Third quarter action, second half action. Bandits 48, Wildcats 37 right now. Here, as the second half's gonna start, Clark for the Bandits. Trying to get in the illusion corner, but Powers defending nicely. Clark, slow 2 steps in lane, hangs, shoots no good. Rebound by Everly. He's been feasting on the offensive glass, and he gets another 2-make off of an offensive rebound. Seemingly uncontested down there on the offensive glass. As Aculine deferring it back to Powers. Looks like Benaki's taking a seat here for the Bandits. Greg going on, nice move. Unable to utilize that switch too quickly. He seems frustrated with his team right now, but that's okay. Good move from Drew Gonat, circle cut, drives in the lane, can't finish with the right. It's Cam Moss' pass to Robus. Robus tries to dump it back to Everly cutting, but he can't. It goes in the hands of Grant Gonat. He's gonna look to slow it down, shoot the three. No good. Drew Gonat fighting for it, but it goes in the hands of Moss. Deferring it back to Clark, and the Bandits are gonna make yet another push here in the third quarter. Trying to utilize that Van Bibber screen, now has the other Gonat switched out onto him. Drew Gonat, defensive team. Pass to Robus, who has Aculine. Robus, dribble drive, right hand hook shot in the lane is good. Good move from Dylan Robus, and now he's trying to guard Aculine. Aculine has it. Aculine deferring to Powers. Powers now trying to operate on Moss. Moss playing good defense in the paint. He has to switch to Stover. Stover hands it off to Grant Gonat, driving, right-hand hook shot, no good. It's tipped into the hands of Moss, and he finds Clark cutting. Right corner three is long. Rebound again by Moss. He's gonna miss his layup, but get his own rebound and make it. Collects his own miss. Now Powers from Gonat here in the right corner. Jab step, trying to work. Good pump fake, getting Clark in the air. Trying to attack. Good swing out to Aculine. Aculine's catch and shoot three. Just short. And Clark's going to collect it, head the other way. Clark hesitating, attacking. Foul called. Looks like it's a reach around, I think, on Powers. Oakland's going to get a soft reset here in this possession. Inbound goes into Clark, who hands it back to Moss, and now Moss, with Powers guarding him, has to try and go to work. Three ball on the way, no good, rebounded by Stover. And now the ball ends up in the hands of Powers, who shoots the three in transition! Bangs it from the left wing. And now Clark and Gonat. Clark trying to attack. Going into the belly of Stover. Another rebound for Everly. Another attempt, but he can't quite get it. Rebound heads to the hands of Cam Moss, who hits the triple. Left wing triple. The Wildcats. Wildcats are just struggling on the glass. They're getting eaten alive. And now Powers. Aculine swings it to Gonot. Greg Gonot, Clark defending. Good cut from Stover, who finishes the end one. Foul on Robus. Stover a chance for a 3-point play. Just about 3 minutes ticked off the clock here in this third quarter. Stover good on his and one opportunity. And now it's going to be Clark. Clark attacking, good, tough move underneath and scoring. Gliding to the cup and finishing with the right hand on the left side, another Brooklyn layup. Grant Gonot trying to use that power screen. He's going to actually decline it, driving the lane. Left hand layup is good. Tough move from Grant Gonot. And now Clark. Clark hop steps in the lane. Tough! And he's pleading to Potter for the foul, but a tough move. Clark getting that drive to go. Now Powers trying to drive the other way. Stops in the lane, finds Aculine. Aculine in the corner driving. Drops it off to Stover. Everly able to get back. Stover, one dribble. Gets it back out to Grant Gonot. Clark defending heavily now. Going under, and now Everly switched out onto Gonot. Grant Gonot calling for an isolation. Shoots the step back triple. No good. And now it's going to be Wildcats retaining possession. As Grant Gonot to inbound. Gets it out to Aculine. Aculine trying to drive on Robus. Driving, he gets... And a blocking foul called. Every person in a gold shirt staring at Potter. Everyone hands in the air and mouths agape. It's 2 shots for Aculine. And his first is going to rattle home, getting the generous roll on the free hoop. And Aculine's second going to be on the way here. And he's going to knock it down. A clean set, 2 for 2 for Aculine. As it is Moss taking it up, finding Van Bibber underneath. Good post move. Drew Gonot called for the foul, and he is not happy. As Benaki checking back in for Oakland. Moss gonna take a break. And now 2 shots for Van Bibber. His first on the way is good. And Van Bibber's second is off. Rebound heads into the hands of Powers, who is pushed over, awaiting for the call. Powers pleading his case, and it's actually going to be Bandits' ball as Powers falls out of bounds. Pass goes into Robus. Reach around, he loses it, and stolen by Gonot. Greg Gonot now down to the other end. Trying to jab, go to work on Clark. Drops it off to Drew Gonot. Drew Gonot attacking slow too. And no call. Wildcats frustrated. And Clark, deep 3 on the way is good. Wildcats frustrated. As Grant Gonot now trying to attack Clark. Slow 2. Left hand, no good. Rebound by Robus. Heading to Benaki and now to Clark. Clark hesitating. Stutter step triple is good. Back-to-back threes for Nate Clark. And no one there to inbound. Stover coming back finally to help out Aculine. Wildcats now trying to make something happen. Heads to Powers. Powers triple. The answer on the way, no good. Rebounded by Stover, who goes up, foul. Stover's gonna have 2 at the line. This game getting chippy. Lots of fouls being called as the players here are really passionate, wanting to win. Here's Stover's first. And it's absolutely clean. Stover's second gonna be on the way here shortly. And here's his second. And his second one's clean as well. Clean sheet, 2 for 2 for Stover. As Oakland takes over. Good pass now, Benacki, illusion, corner, 3! Dan Benacki again from downtown. He's been hitting like crazy this game. As Gona trying to attack Clark. Clark defending very well. Tough turnaround in the left elbow, but it's off and it's rebounded by Clark, who attacks, goes into the body, just contorting his body and scoring with the right hand on the left side. As Drew going on now. Good move, but Robus defending. Van Bibber hounding Powers, playing good defense. And a foul on Benacki, reaching in and slapping the chest of Powers. He looks like pleading to Potter, but that was a pretty clear-cut foul. The Stover able to inbound it to Powers. Washington getting a soft reset. Powers attacking, drives in the lane, goes up and is fouled. Again. This game getting chippy as Powers missing his first free throw. Lots of fouls being called. Powers' second is good, splits his set. And it's now Clark taking it for Oakland. Behind the back move, steps into the 3 ball. It is long, it's an alt B. Benacki attempts to save it, but it hits the wall. And now the Wildcats are swinging it back quickly the other way. Going up, 3 ball is good! Left wing, 3, transition. Grant Gonot buries it. His first 3 of the game. And now Clark, using that Van Bibber screen, has Power switched out onto him. The same spot, that left wing. Clark's been shooting the ball very well for them. Clark attacking, one-legged, tough shot. And then the rebound goes to the hands of Powers. Powers swings it, Grant Gonot, another 3 on the way. It's good! Back-to-back triples for Grant Gonot. As now Van Bibber has it, Benacki attacking, good pass to Clark. Shoots the bunny. Foul, no call. Pleading as the Aculine shoots the catch and shoot 3 in transition. And Oakland calls timeout. Disgruntled at that no call. Smart play by them. They need a reset here in this third quarter of action in this playoff game. All right, looks like we're ready to head back into action. I'm here in the booth by a special guest commentator. I've got Cade Green.
How you guys doing?
Cade Green now in the booth with me. Robus underneath, fouled by Drew Gonot, as everyone in a red jersey staring at Potter in disbelief.
They can't believe it.
And they're down.
Drew got on all ball on that one for sure.
And they're down 14 here as Robus heading to the line for a set of free throws. Grant Gonot clearly disgruntled as Robus missing the first.
You know what's interesting, John, about this game?
Yeah.
Going into it, everybody on Twitter, the rumor was that they can't win a game, the Wildcats, without Bishop Wolf, and they're not helping themselves tonight.
Yeah, they're down 15 as Robus hits that second Aculine. Transition 3 is bounces. It bounces home. A fortuitous bounce on the free hoop. And the Wildcats all of a sudden have a little bit of energy defending now. Nate Clark getting a switch out to Power. Power's defending him.
Mason.
Slow two-step. Tough finish with the right hand from Nate Clark. From the MVP Clark.
Is that released yet?
Yeah. And Power's attacking.
I'd say that was a bad call.
Okay, all ball called. All ball called as looks like they're the Wildcats are going to be inbounding here.
Ball gone all the way down.
I'm waiting. This game's getting pretty chippy here, Cade. I think someone's going to get a technical this game. Potter looks like he's just about had it. He might tee someone up. Van Bibber guarding nicely. Power step back three, no good. And Robus missing it, but wisely letting it trickle out of bounds. And Oakland's going to maintain control of this game. They're up 12 here in this third quarter of action. Just a few short minutes remaining. As Moss trying to go to work, slow 2 steps, doesn't travel because dumps it off to Van Bibber, whose hook shot's no good. Rebounded by Robus, trickles around the rim, no good. Rebounded by Mark Stover. Mark Stover, hesitation move, good move.
That's would have been a and one for Grant Gonot.
As Grant Gonot finishing strong with that left hand. As now Clark, a lot of intensity. Clark shooting the midi, no good from the, no good from the free throw line. He likes that spot. Grant Gonot, half court, 3-ball, bottoms! It's nylon!
Are they coming back?
All of a sudden, the Wildcats have a little bit of momentum here, Cade.
A little bit of life.
They've cut the lead in half. Moss, slow 2 steps up and under. No call, he gets his own O-Reeb. Aaron Powers fighting on the ground. It's Benaki and Powers.
A Christian League demon.
Jump ball called. It's actually going to be Washington getting this one. Here from the jump ball, Potter switching. I think he used the bottle cap in his pocket to determine who has the ball. Smart play from our official. Yeah, smart play. Going on again from downtown. No good. Tipped away by Drew into the hands of Clark. Gonot frustrated. And now Clark stops on a dime. Behind a back move. Finds a cutting Benaki. He's going to step back and take a free. No, he's going to drive on Aculine. Floats it up in the lane. No good. Oh, Reeb. 2 missed by Robus. Drew Gonot on the ground. Another tip. Everything's getting tipped around. And all of a sudden, it goes into the hands of Grant Gonot.
Drew Gonot.
Grant Gonot diving on the ground.
I mean, and this is getting really physical, really fast.
Clark's 3. No good. Rebound by Stover. Stover, so many gold bodies around him. And the quarter finishes on that note. Cade, are you still going to hang around for the fourth?
Thanks for having me, Joe.
All right, yeah. Thank you, Cade, for our guest commentary. We'll be back here with the fourth quarter of gameplay. All right, guys, we're back. 77-68. Bandits in the lead. Fourth quarter action beginning here. I've got another special guest commentator in the booth, Frank Newells. Say what's up, man.
Sean, how's it going right now?
Yeah, it's going great. This is a physical matchup here that we've seen between the Bandits and the Wildcats.
Physical ball is what we like around here. We got a small court, not a lot of room to move around. So I like when we get some bodies all around each other.
Clark, slow 2 steps. Tough take and finishing with the right hand.
Kid can move.
He was the MVP of the GPBL. Aculine trying to go to work, loses it against Benaki into the hands of Everly. And it looks like the Bandits are going to slow down a little bit, get a small reset as Clark's going to take it again. Another tough take into the lane. Shifty Clark finishing again with the right hand. 4 quick points here for Nate Clark and the Bandits to open up this fourth quarter. Here's Aculine. He's going to dump it off to Powers. Powers using that left-hand dribble. Picking it up, though. Giving it to hands of Grant Gonot. Switch called as Moss is going to switch out onto Gonot now. Clark taking the assignment of Powers. Moss poking it away, but Gonot able to maintain his dribble and maintain possession. Takes the deep 3. No good. Tipped by Everly, but it goes to the hands of Drew Gonot. Slow 2-step take. Can't quite finish. Tips into the hands of Powers, but he loses it. And Grant Gonot still battling, fighting. Catch and shoot 3 from Mace Aculine. No good. Rebounded by Everly, and Clark and the Bandits again taking a moment, catching their breath after that hectic defensive possession. Clark mid-range. On the way, it's off. A lot of bodies fighting. Saved into the hands of Benaki, who goes up and can't finish again. Everly trying to get the rebound again.
Here we go. We're playing the honesty game here.
Yeah, it's tough to see. The film's not going to be able to see that over. There's just too many large bodies in the way.
Pause.
Not a pause. As our scorekeepers have been struggling all night to just run the goddamn scoreboard. Sorry about that for the viewers. Should not have said that. And it looks like the Washington Wildcats going to take possession of this one and head back now. Grant Gonot dumps it off. No, fake dump off. But this time swings it over to Aculine. Benaki hounding him all game. There's been a duel. Aculine still having his dribble live, trying to use that power screen. Gets a little bit of love. Stover, 1 dribble for 3. Alt and Alt B. Clark passes it. Nice hands from Stover to get that deflection. Oakland's going to maintain possession, but it stops a potential bucket. Underneath now is Benaki to inbound, finds Everly. Everly to Clark, 1 dribble. Maybe look for that mid-range. He takes it. No good. Another O-Reeb from Spencer Everly. It's tipped around. And it looks like gold ball again. And I've noticed this game, the Wildcats just struggling to rebound as Moss catch and shoot three, no good. Another offensive rebound for Oakland. Clark shifty, slow two, again with the right hand, no good. Another chance for Oakland. Moss finishing with the right hand.
That'll happen when you're forced to play a long defensive possession like that, and you guys get tired.
Power is pulling. Benacki getting that rebound. And it's a pseudo push. It's actually going to be quelled. Goes to Clark. Another half-court set here for Oakland. Using that screen. Trying to weave his way into the lane. Takes the fall away. Another offensive rebound. This time Stover able to close the possession for the Wildcats. Good pass from Grant going out to his brother Drew. Drew going on attacking left hand. Gets it to go. And one. Drew going on a chance for the conventional three-point play. Now, Frank, this game's been getting more and more physical as it goes on.
That's what we like to see. This is some playoff ball here.
This is playoff ball. The loser of this taking on the Southside Serpents. As Gonot good on his and one opportunity. Clark taking it now for the Bandits. Nice move from Clark. Has Powers on him. He's a matchup he's seeming like to like. Great pass into Everly. Everly pumps 1, 2, hook shot. Good. Nice post move from the big fella. Now Grant Gonot trying to keep his team in this game. Going under on the screen now. Everly switches out onto Gonot. Maybe he wants an isolation possession here. He's going to try and get shifty on the big fella. Slow 2 steps, finds Powers. Powers pump fake, drives into the lane. Has nothing, but he chucks it anyway. And it goes in the hands of Everly, who finds Moss. Oh, tough move! Cam Moss, reminiscent of Donovan Mitchell.
There's a big Donovan Mitchell-esque play right there.
And that was a tough move. He's going to get the lay to go. As Gonot, Washington, needing something, steps back, dumps it off to his brother Drew. Robus on him, takes the three. No good. Washington just can't quite get it to fall right now. Finds the cutting Clark, who's going to finish at the rack. Nice find from Moss. And the Bandits are just on a tear right now. Washington can't get a tourniquet bucket. And they're slowing down now. Grant Gonot waiting for Drew to clear out. Finds Stover. Stover hands it off to Powers. They need to stop the bleeding. And Powers is going to provide. With the left wing three, timeout called.
There's one man in this gym who can get out of 10.
And we'll be back here after this timeout. Fourth quarter action. And we are back after the timeout. Oakland ball. They're up 88-74. Just over 5.5 minutes to go. Clark attacking. Slow 2-step driving. Nate Clark is getting whatever he wants with that move. As the Bandits have a nice healthy lead. Can the Wildcats cut into it? Lots of energy here. 5 minutes to play. Good screen from Stover. Powers curling off of it. It just goes long. Into the hands of Benacki, who's going to take a second here. And dump it to Moss. He's going to get across half court.
Easy takes like that, those layups will take all day for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I mean, they're just seemingly just walking into the paint. Good move from Aculine's three is good. Oh, and he goes down clutching his ankle. Maybe in the landing space with no call. Tough move though. Now Nate Clark just gliding around with that ball in his hands. Good move behind the back, trying to attack. Finds Benacki in the illusion corner. Benacki. Good move, spin move into the lane. Floats it up. It's tipped again. This time tipped into the hands of Aculine. The Wildcats get a needed stop, and he loses it, but getting the foul called.
I agree. I've been here for about a quarter, and I said text.
And
he didn't need slip. I will give. We got Cam Moss talking to us from the court. Live game interview with Cam Moss.
Yeah, you could hear me. I said, and Aculine loses his points, but
yeah, absolutely draws his bounce there. Treacherous call by Strikes.
But
what's new in the GPPL?
Aculine knocking down both. A clean set from him. The Bandits heading back the other way. Just blowing by. Slow 2 steps. Clark again getting to the cup at will. Powers trying to get back. Good use there of that pump fake. Finding Gonot, good pump there. Attacking, tough move from Grant Gonot. Finishes with the left hand.
That's a great take.
That's a filthy move. That is going to look real good in slow motion later. There's now Clark.
What?
Clark, step back, tray. No good. Tip there. And it goes in the hands of Powers, who tries to go behind the back, loses it. He's on the ground. Jump ball called. And the Bandits are going to collect off of the jump. And now Moss inbounding for Oakland.
Hey, Moss. Something sweaty out here tonight. That's all right, though. It's hot. Yeah. I'll let it slide this.
Number 1 seed, 7-3 Bandits, looking to just advance in the winner's bracket and take on the Monongahela Marauders, who got it done earlier tonight. A nice floater from Clark. You know, close game between the Marauders and the Angels. You guys should watch that game if you haven't already. Grant Gonot pulls up the 3. It's off. Drew Gonot getting the O-read. And passing out to Aculine, who shoots the 3. Rebounded by Van Bibber. Yeah. Yeah, well, O-read blocked by Stover. Yeah, the Angels got a doubleheader. They were actually going to take on your team, the Mutants.
Oh.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, I'll keep that noted in the back of my head. The Angels are coming off one right now.
They are. And it was a tight, close game. Inbounding to Clark. Catch and shoot. Corner 3. It's not a glitch in the game. He makes it. Dayron O-read. Moss O-read. Again, it's offensive rebound central for Oakland.
Rebound struggles. Struggles are really going forward, though. You know how these Wildcats are kind of falling out of the game this fourth quarter.
Yeah, they're not closing up possessions. So many second chance points. And a good move from Grant Gonot drawing the foul.
One guy you don't want to let in the paint like that, Grant Gonot.
Yeah, he does utilize that nice jump stop, good pump fake.
He will. He'll make you pay for the strike.
Yeah, he's able.
Let's get an early interview for Frank Mullins before you guys grow up. How do you feel facing an organization tonight?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm a bit battered. I'm a bit bruised up. Knee's all right. Knee's feeling all right, though. But I'm ready to get out here and go, score some points, put some balls in some holes, and get after it.
The league talk is that you can't get it done. What do you have to say to those naysayers?
Just take a seat outside and watch the game. You need to see what happens. Don't sleep on those units.
So you basically say the game's going to speak for itself.
It's going to speak for itself.
Van Bibber hounding Powers.
No further comments at this time.
Thank you, Frank.
And it looks like, I'm not sure what the call was. Oh, I think what the call was a foul.
Well, looks like we got a foul on goal.
So it looks like Wildcats going to take possession here. They're still battling in this playoff game. Another winner's bracket game. Jump ball called. And Washington going to get it off of that jump ball call. Grant Gonot to inbound underneath. Aculine cutting, wanting it, but he just swings it out to Stover, who swings to Aculine. Aculine puts up the 3, and it rattles home from the, getting a nice shooter's roll. As now Clark bringing it up for the Bandits. This guy seemingly has infinite stamina. Shoots the tough jumper. It's no good. Rebounded by Powers. Powers finding the cutting Gonot, whose foot behind the line, getting the 3 to go. 6 quick points for Washington as Clark walks into the lane. This time can't finish, but another offensive rebound finishing from Everly.
That's going to stun any kind of comeback these Wildcats are looking for.
And a body blocking foul called. Sub 2 minutes here. As Dayron Van Bibber called there. Sub 2 minutes here in this playoff game. Hands it off to Grant Gonot. Shoots the deep 3. High arcing. It's off. Rebounded by Dayron. And now Moss swings it to Clark. Clark taking it. He looks like he's trying to maybe waste some time. Passes it to Everly. Catch and shoot 3. No good. Offensive rebound. No offensive rebound. He was actually out of bounds, Frank.
I missed what the call was like. Right to us here.
Yeah, good passing. Aculine shoots the 3, no good. Clark letting it trickle out. Gonot exhausted. Clark stutter into the lane, floats it up and in.
These Bandits aren't going to stop him putting the ball in the hole, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're attacking heavy here. And Clark stealing it off the donut. Clark goes up, finishes again. Another 2 points for him. He's going for the playoff record. I think he has it by a decent margin here. As Powers now has it for Washington. Trying to get a good look. Backdoor cut. He's actually going to take the three. No good. Rebound is flung out and fought for. Everly's going to end up with it off the Moss.
Here comes the slowing down.
Catch and shoot Benaki three. No good. Rebounded by Powers. Powers finds the leak in Gonot. Trying to shoot that three. Nice move. Steps back. Stover swinging it to Drew Gonot, who puts up the three. Back rim again. It seems like that's their miss every time. Rebound by Moss.
That might do it.
And it looks like that's going to do it. The Oakland Bandits advance. And the Washington Wildcats enter the losers bracket, ready to take on the Southside Serpents. Thank you guys for watching this great game. We'll be back. Angels Mutants, first team eliminated from the GPBL tonight.
So sad, guys.